Welcome to RD's podcast. I'm Elsie Rose and I'm currently completing a content creation apprenticeship with RD.
Right, let's start again. Cut. 1922. Sorry. 1922.
Today I'm joined with Ken and Sarah from our management team and we'll be discussing the past, present and future of RD. Do you want to just tell us a little bit about yourselves?
Okay, I'm Ken. Currently I assist Sarah in the administration of the business, financial accounting, also the HR and advising on employment law. So as you'd expect, I just make sure that we all keep on the straight road.
So I'm Sarah and I'm the operations manager. So I obviously deal with customers, talk about the designs, what they want for their shows, and I also see all of the work going through the factory, make sure the work gets out on time, and also I deal with the customers' inquiries.
Amazing.
Suggest that RD's had a new management team from 2022 following COVID. Both Sarah and myself really took control of the company during that year, and we're working well together and introducing things that we think are going to project us forward.
Yeah, obviously we're always looking at new trends as well.
Yeah.
So like at Razzle Dazzle we do costumes and uniform, so we're always looking for like new designs. Like people ask us questions and ask us what different designs we have on offer, and if it's something that we don't, we obviously have the ability here to manufacture.
Okay, of late, I would suggest that we've kept a similar customer base as before. Well, what we have done is clearly put a lot of emphasis on trying to promote the company via the internet, the website, the catalogue on the website, and also through social media. Back in that is we've certainly strengthened the systems. So, you know, we've introduced a scheduling system that helps us manage the business. We've all agreed some key performance indicators that we're sticking to, and it's helping us monitor the business and whether it's going forward or whether it's standing still.
Yeah. So should we go back to the very beginning of how Razzle Dazzle first started?
It didn't really start as Razzle Dazzle, to be quite truthful with you. Razzle Dazzle started in 2009, and that's when we decided to start manufacturing. The business actually started pre-2009, but that was just really going to dance schools, understanding what they wanted, and then subcontracting the garments that we wanted to manufacture. The problem is that the business grew and grew and grew, and the lead times and prices from the subcontracts kept going up. So that forced us into manufacturing ourselves. Then we went into Unit 1 and started manufacturing.
And like I say, I don't think obviously that wasn't a bad thing, that obviously the move into manufacturing, because now that's allowed the business to offer such a wide range of things. So yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I mean, it hasn't always been easy in manufacturing, but like you say, it's set us apart from who we think is our competition. We've had a common problem of recruiting staff from the textile industries, and we had that from day one, and even today we still struggle to recruit the people with the right required skills. However, you know, we are all very proud of the current team we've got here, and they are talented.
Definitely.
Yeah. Did you always think it would go this far as well?
I just think you set out, and I don't ever think we've looked how far it would go. Maybe we should now look at whether we're going for the next 10 years. And I would suggest that that we will. And the reason I say that is because, once again, the company's about people, and the people here want the business to succeed. It gives them a job and a purpose, and there's no reason why we shouldn't be growing the company bigger than what we currently are.
And via the internet, we have uniform order portals now, which obviously we didn't have a few years ago. So that means parents can go direct onto our website and order, takes the stress away from the teachers. They don't have to collect any money, send any money across to us, and it also means that we take some admin time away from the teachers. So we have that, and also we sell retail on the website too now, so which we didn't do before. So we have the catalogue costumes on the website, as well as some of the activewear and the merchandise, so people can go on. So that's where all of those sales come from, there on the website.
What's been one of the toughest periods for the business so far?
Okay, I would suggest, obviously, when we lost Lorna, we still haven't bounced back from that, because we still feel there's dance schools that used to use Lorna that's no longer using us, and we're going to reach out to them. Put that to one side. Clearly, the next toughest period was COVID. You know, the business, we lost all the orders, we built up debts, we're still paying the bounce back loan back as we speak, on top of all the other costs that we've incurred, the minimum wage and the minimum wage and the increases in national insurance. We go along, we pay them, but clearly still paying for COVID on top of the recent increases.
I think everybody knows that everything since COVID is seriously, you can even just see in the last 2 years increase in prices, which has obviously meant we've had to increase, which everybody has. But again, like you've just said, wages, national insurance, all of those things have gone up. So every time we have to increase prices, it's because of
we've got to make money.
Of course we have.
So we've got to make money. We want to invest, and we are going to invest. So
from an operational side, obviously there's challenges from the account side, the sales side, but from an operational side, what are the challenges that we face there?
The biggest issue on the operations is to ensure that we distribute the best quality product on time. We've already said that cost is tough, and we're having to charge a little bit more than we would like to, but the next things are making sure that the quality is top notch, and that the dance schools get their product when we promise it them.
So I think it's time, and obviously it's everything is made from scratch, and obviously we were talking earlier, it's manufacturing, things like you said, things go wrong in manufacturing, so that obviously it's human error as well, isn't it? Like it's just everything is made in-house. So
and I would also suggest that it's not easy making sure that you keep up with the latest fashion, because there's always ongoing changes in the fashion in the fashion scene, and we've got to try and bring that to the table, whilst still supporting dance schools with their uniform, etc. etc.
What do you think sets Razzle Dazzle apart from other suppliers, say competitors that we may have?
The fact that we do manufacture here.
In the UK.
We know that there are competitors that say they're manufacturers, and they're not. They're not manufacturing themselves, so they'll sell themselves as a manufacturer, but they're not manufacturers. We do make everything here in our factory,
and we have the ability to respond. So if we need to get one garment to a dance school that's been missed for whatever reason, we will get it there. We will never let any organisation down, or any child, or student down.
So we're faster, basically.
Yeah.
It's a quicker.
We're more
could-
responsive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're in control of
Exactly.
the actual garment.
Yeah.
Whereas if they're sold from the shelf or
Yeah.
they're having to wait for the orders to come through, I think that's what does sales aside. And as well, being able to create somebody's vision, because
Yeah.
you know, whilst we're not completely bespoke, if somebody's got a vision, we can, you know, we can
Yeah.
the majority of the time
We'll
offer
respond to
something.
we'll respond to the customer's desires
Yeah.
rather than the customer respond to a colour and design in a catalogue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we have the ability to be able to offer, so these costumes here, offer
Yeah.
them in any colour, don't have to have the applique
No.
on it. You know, and it's the same with the uniform.
Yeah.
Like we can match it to your school's
Yeah.
colours. You can have your logos printed on it. You can have your logo within the fabric. Not many places, I don't think, can say that they can do that.
What are you most excited for Razzle Dazzle, either soon or far in the future? What?
Soon, obviously, we've got Move It.
Yeah.
So looking forward to going to Move It and being able to meet customers, like present customers, meet new people.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm excited for that, as well as seeing the website grow, the costume catalogue grow, and just all of the things that we've been working on over the last few
Mhm.
years, just seeing where they're gonna take us.
Yeah, I mean the exciting part for me is that I think that this financial year, which ends at the end of March 26, I think that we will beat the turnover that we've ever achieved. So this will be the year we set the bar at the highest point, and I think for the next 2 or 3 years, there's no reason why we shouldn't beat it.
Yeah.
And get even higher.
Where do you see Razzle Dazzle heading in the next few years?
New technology, so cutting, we're looking at automating the cutting. Obviously we've already automated the system where we know what's in the factory
Yeah.
where, so when customers calls previously I think that was like quite an old-fashioned system, wasn't there, of the cards on
Well,
the walls.
it was purely manual
Yeah.
before.
Yeah.
We had to go and have a physical look where the stuff was. But now with
I call that old-fashioned.
yeah, but now quite clearly, just going onto the scheduling system that everybody participates in. So it
Yeah.
ain't just a management
One
tool.
person.
Everybody has to input what they've done,
Yeah.
and that allows us to answer a customer's query very, very quickly.
So, due to being in the textile industry, what are some of the challenges you expect to happen in the next few years?
Recruitment, which obviously we've touched on
Yeah.
before.
Yeah.
It's getting skilled workers. Obviously the team that we have here are extremely skilled, and some of them are coming up to retirement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Been doing it for years, haven't they?
Yeah, so you know, that's going to be
Yeah.
one of the biggest challenges over the next few years.
I feel that we probably do a lot of talking about the recruitment problem, but we don't do very
A lot,
much
yeah.
to try and avoid it.
Yeah.
We talk about it and talk
course.
about it and talk about it,
Yeah.
and then we manage to get another person join the team,
Yeah.
and we think, well, that's going to hold us over for another period,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but really we should have a strategy.
Obviously,
Obviously
we're
it's not
not
gonna last
blind to the
forever.
fact that it's not going to be that way
Yeah.
forever. We have obviously taken the plans we've spoke about is taking people from other areas. Obviously, you mentioned it
Yeah.
before, training them within the sewing team, but that's something that's probably going to be the most challenging.
Yeah.
I think, over the
It
next.
is difficult though, isn't it? Because they don't teach textiles anymore in school.
Yeah.
So I think that is part of the problem with not having many young people, so
Yeah.
to say, come
Yeah.
into the industry.
The point I'd raise is that here we pay more than minimum wage.
Yeah.
We don't pay minimum wage, we pay more than minimum wage. And I'm trying to get it where we pay even more above the minimum
Yeah.
wage. So if we pay good remuneration figures, then recruitment comes easier. So part of this challenge of getting people to train in the textile industry is to really get the pay structure right in the first place. And if you pay enough,
Yeah.
you will get the people.
Of course. Yeah. Money speaks
You know,
a lot, doesn't it?
Exactly, and once again, that's another piece of the strategy of doing more with the same number of people. If you're doing more with the same number of people, you can afford to pay a bit more.
Of course, yeah.
I think as well, going back to what you said about teaching in schools,
Yeah.
obviously over the years textile industry has completely changed. So I look
Yeah.
at my mum, my
Yeah.
aunties, they all left school and went to work in a factory. Now that's just not even heard of, really.
That's why it's exciting for us to have something that's working in manufacturing.
Yeah.
People raise their eyebrows when they say, "So you manufacture?" And I go, "Yeah, we
Yeah.
manufacture."
It's when anyone comes in. Like we had a
And
visitor
they don't
today,
believe it.
visitors last week. Every time they come through, like somebody came this morning, didn't he? And he was like, "Wow, just did not expect what we have here." And I think that's nice sometimes when people come in and do that, because
Yeah.
we see it every day, so you
So
don't
we get used to it,
Yeah.
don't we? You don't appreciate it.
and you
as
don't
much.
realise what people see or think when they come into the factory.
But once again, you know, we've both pushed it. We like them. We like the people to enjoy being here.
Yeah.
You know, Sarah with a chip butties on
I
the
really
first.
wondered what you were going to say
on-
there.
on- with
That
Sarah-
like really
I've got
panicked me,
on
like,
YouTube,
my
I can
gosh,
see
what do I do?
No. Sarah with the chip butties on the first day of the month.
Yeah.
You know, it's not a sweatshop. You know, we try and make it. Yes, you've got to work. Yes, you've got to work machines, but there's still an element where you can have a laugh and a joke,
Definitely.
get a drink of coffee when you want one, and enjoy the surrounds. Really, you know, everybody has to work for money.
Of course.
Well, like we said, everyone enjoyed at Christmas. Obviously, we did
Yeah, we did that video, didn't we?
The-
And
done a few videos now, but yeah,
they loved
things
it.
like that. Just, you know,